Francisco. Pass bobbled. And controlled by Lassal. A chance to get the lead back here. Phillips goes to JC. Lefty on lefty, humamoy on him. Makalalag, mid-range jumper, doesn't get the bounce. Figueroa secures it. Francisco up ahead to Parks. Parks pulls back, waits for backup. Humamoy for three. On target! Yamaha rapid three-point shot brought to you by Yamaha Aerox. Fast, never looks back.
And that, partner, is because they pushed the break with forward passes, leading to a mismatch. Phillips had Humamoy, couldn't close out too high.
63-60. A steal by Humamoy. Reinhard, 4 white shirts in front of him.
They're gonna try to go back to Palachel or Figueroa in the post.
Jake able to recover. Figueroa. Fake pass, turns around. Too strong. Parks battling for it. It'll be Lassal basketball. Clear defensive move brought to you by Clear Manpower up your dandruff-free scalp. Supercharged with Clear.
And this is it. This is winning time for both teams. You see Jacob Cortez stepping back on the floor for Ian Baclaan. This is it, partner. All the marbles.
As we said, Cortez playing his best game against in all of their NU matchups this season. The most he has scored 19 points against the Bulldogs. Cortez with a cross. Is fouled and will shoot free throws.
That's the difference too. Coming fresh off the bench for Jacob Cortez. Got a breather. He's able to explode just a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Rise up a little bit higher. And in that play, he took advantage.
Manansala will you stay on the floor. Cortez, this was the move earlier. Init ng laro, refresh with Sprite.
Parks in disarray. I feel it, man. It's tough to guard Jacob Cortez one-on-one.
Yeah, you get hazy. That could turn into a migraine.
The guy's a blur.
Cortez with 20 points now in the game.
Leading both teams in scoring.
Trying to make it a one-point game, but doesn't get it. Rebound by Santiago.
That's a huge missed free throw for Lassal.
NU still up by 2. Approaching halfway through the fourth quarter.
So let's see if they're going back to Palachelo or going back to Figueroa.
Humamoy goes east. Goes back to the middle. Manansala has all day. Makes them pay.
Jolo Manansala with his first 13 points in this ball game.
And only his second three-pointer of the season.
And that's just a big play. Lassal wanted that shot out of him. He just happened to make it.
NU up by 5. Makalalag out to Cortez. 3 to shoot for Jacob. Step back 3. On target. Wow.
Wow. Just wow.
Big basket after big basket.
And what a forced turnover. That's Jacob Cortez doing that. Look at this though. Humamoy doing his share, driving in, kicking it out. Lassal wanted it, and they paid for it with that 3.
Babalik-balikan moment brought to you by Nissan Cup Noodles. Panalong seafood sarap na binabalik-balikan.
And this one though, Jacob Cortez just lulling Palachelo to sleep and knocking that one in his face. Nasty, nasty work by Jacob Cortez.
3 3-pointers for Jacob Cortez. A total of 23 points. He is trying his best to lead Lassal to another finals appearance, and it will be his first with the Green Archers, if ever. Cortez able to recover to Pablo. Phillips fakes, puts it up and in. 66 all. The 8th deadlock of the game. Offensive rebound story here, partner.
14 for DLSU and only 6 for NU. Look at the second chance points. 18. Oh!
That has been a difference maker, but Jake Figueroa, with a Hyundai move of the half stargazer, let the future move you.
Talk about heroes. 18 points for Figueroa in this ball game.
Phillips again. Put back, no! And NU has possession. Under 3 minutes to go. Figueroa, you can see him breathing heavily.
He's not passing this ball up. He's setting this play up.
Phillips with a show. Jake with a blow-by and a foul called on Phillips.
That's the 3rd foul on Phillips. Look at this play.
Bounce back like a champ. That rebound is powered by AIA, formerly Film Life.
And the second chance conversation, second chance point conversation was clear there, but look at this. No second chance points needed when Jake Figueroa gets in the paint and lays the ball in just like that.
Bulldozer finesse for Jake Figueroa. 68-66. As we mentioned, we have had 8 deadlocks, 6 lead changes.
Ano pa ba? Oh my God. Ano pa ba? Final 4 action in the UAAP.
I think they want more. KFC free throw shot straight to the bucket. That fun shot was brought to you by KFC Real Chicken Finger, licking good.
No, partner, I'm gonna have to call it as early as now. We're able to get themselves in this position. NU winning all of the games against Lassal in the regular season, but throw those all away.
Yeah.
Everybody. The 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. One of the biggest ball games in this season.
Ibang usapan pagdating sa Final Four. Boris Marasigan! The foul and the finish. And a chance for the bonus. Converge Super Play of the Quarter brought to you by Converge Super Fiber X. Live to the power of X.
Well, he got Figueroa defending with his back. In this upper body strength. You know what I love? You know, Lassal, time and time again this season, even in big plays, Coach Topex draws up a one-on-one play for Boris Marasigan.
Yeah.
If that's not belief on his talent as a one-on-one player,
That Batanggenyo
I don't know what is.
from Balayan, Batangas has that Barako in him.
He's got a body on him.
Tied at 69, 9 deadlocks. Figueroa goes to his right, met by Abadam. No problem for Jake the Snake as he slithers inside for 2 for the KFC bucket of the quarter. Brought to you by KFC Fresh Real Chicken that's always finger licking good. And we are down to the PS Bank last 2 minutes. Brought to you by PS Bank. Open a savings account via PS Bank Mobile. No initial deposit. Download now.
Almost a turnover for Lassal. 3 seconds to shoot. Oh! Oh!
Right on target. Jacob Cortez gives Lassal the lead. It's a 1-point ball game. 1 minute and 30 remaining.
Figueroa now with the ball.
26 points for Cortez. Lassal asking for a travel. Ball goes out, but it stays with the Bulldogs.
Hold on. Hold on. Figueroa doing his version of a snake move inside, but this one answered back by the superstar of Lassal himself, Jacob Cortez, from behind the backboard. giving Lassal a 1-point lead.
26 points, tying his season high, which he got against UE in the elimination round. The last touch there in question. Tough to tell, partner.
Tough to tell. I am reflecting your emotions, but let's go back to real basketball. Watching the tip, what the referees are reviewing. Cortez against Humamoy in the air. And the play stays. The ball stays with NU.
Ito yung mga oras na gusto mong magmerienda or mag-banyo break. You can't. If you blink, you will miss it.
Malamig na yung kape. Malamig na rin yung merienda. But we got 1 minute and 20 seconds left in this basketball game.
We will not trade this for anything else. 72-71. DLSU up by a single point. Baseline inbound. 14 on the shot clock for NU. Palacielo bothered by Phillips. PJ wants the matchup. Palacielo forces the issue but draws a foul from Abadam.
That is not a good foul.
That doesn't count.
But Lassal only has 3 team fouls. I think the refs though are debating whether it was a shooting motion, and I think it is, yeah. So Palacielo, look, NU on their side, when they need a basket, they go to 2 guys. They go to Jake Figueroa on the outside and have the luxury to go to Palacielo, who is a beast in the post. Even against Mike Phillips, they went to him one-on-one, spread the floor, and let him make the decision.
Palacielo is shooting 68% at the free throw line this season. Knocks down the first 3 out of 3 so far in this game. Has 1 more free throw to try and get the lead for National U.
And again, going back to it, free throws will be needed if you wanna win this game. It's gonna show up for both teams. You're gonna either say we won it because of our free throws or we lost it because we missed the free throws.
It's on its way. Palacielo in and out. It stays at 72 all. 10 deadlocks. 7 lead changes. 1 minute remaining. Cortez, it's good! Skechers play of the quarter. Skechers comfort that performs. Bounce back like a champ. That rebound is powered by AIA, formerly Film Life.
What a stop. And Jacob Cortez with the last name on his jersey, writing his own story. As a Cortez with the Archer jersey, knocking down one of the biggest shots of his career.
Jacob Cortez and Lassal, they have a chance to do the same.
Let's see what NU has drawn up. Who are they going to? And it's no surprise they're going to Jake Figueroa.
Against Makalalag, Figueroa makes his move, throws it up, wild attempt. And that is gonna be a...
Wait, I'm confused. The ball hit the back of the rim on that shot. There's no foul called, so I don't know if it's an out of bounds.
And our officials are trying to discuss. But meanwhile, JC Makalalag is down on the floor. The officials will take a look at it.
He took a hard fall.
Let's see that one again.
Jake Figueroa doing the right thing. He got an open lane, but Pablo doing a great job on the weak side, challenging that shot. Oh.
Ooh.
Tough ball for JC Makalalag. Oh, that's straight on his back, back of his head.
I remember Makalalag had to endure that nose injury also at the start of the season. He came back after 3 games for Lassal in round 1. He was a masked man at first.
I remember. And that's just a product of how hard he plays. You see on our screens, Palachelo was involved in that. I don't think it was anything intentional.
Yeah.
Well, these guys, this is just the peak of competition. And they called it. An out-of-bounds play was called. No other additional layer on any foul or unsportsmanlike foul, but they're gonna have to carry Makalalag. He's gonna head to the bench. And it's Golyena coming in for Makalalag. It's a tough look. Palachelo now. Palachelo, though, for NU heads to the bench. And we see Santiago stepping in for him.
And JC Makalalag also being helped to the bench. 42.5 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. You can see he is in pain after that fall.
Wish him the best, wish him to recover.
Yeah.
Been a key piece in this fight that we have ongoing. However, going back to the ball game, talking about NU, no ifs and buts about it. They need a stop right now. This possession has to be a stop to give them a chance. With 42 seconds left, down by 2, they need a stop to have an opportunity in this ball game.
They give it to Pablo.
Full denial to Jacob Cortez.
The ball could still go back to NU here, but they need a proper stop. Cortez. Goes inside. Cortez dribbling his way. Pablo for 2. Golyena with a rebound, but they will run out of time. That's going to be a shot clock violation for the Green Archers. Eliminated Ateneo and went on to win the championship. And right now they're trying to avoid a complete upset by the Green Archers.
You see Omar John with his head down in prayers. But let's set the stage for this final possession. NU with 5 team fouls. Down by 2. Lassal with 3 team fouls. They have a foul to give. Now 14 seconds on the shot clock. 18 seconds on the game clock. Let's see what NU is going to draw up.
Santiago will trigger. Umamoy, Palachelo, Figueroa, and Manansala with him. 5-second differential between game and shot clock. Reinhardt goes inside. It goes out. Referee says it stays with NU, and Coach Topex will challenge.
Nothing to lose. It's going to be a challenge. Surprising play there, though. But that's just the trust that Coach Jeff Napa has on his team.
Yeah.
And his point guard, Humamoy, taking on that last final attempt. But look at this.
Ooh.
A lot of contact.
And that could be last touch on Reinhard Humamoy.
Oh.
Yeah, that left hand.
It might be so.
And also...
Okay, they're bringing in Kian Baclaan and Mason Amos back on the floor. Mason Amos obviously for free throws, and he's tasked to inbound the ball. Probably has to be the best passer on the floor aside from Jacob Cortez. But Mike Phillips is on the floor too.
Manansala trying to disrupt the inbound. They go to Cortez. A quick foul given up by Santiago, and Jacob will head to the line for the most important free throws of his career as a Green Archer. He has a chance to put this one away.
You mentioned it, partner. He has a chance to knock both down, make it a 2-possession ball game, and create even more pressure for NU.
Jacob tonight is 2 out of 4 at the free throw line. 67.7% from the free throw line this season. And the big ones coming up for Cortez. First one drops.
Big shot.
3-point lead.
Extending the lead to 3. Look, NU, miss or a make. They're going to quick inbound. They're going to find the 3 as fast as possible and hope it goes in and then foul again.
And they have no more timeouts remaining. Talking about NU.
Oh,
It's a miss. 1 possession ball game.
oh,
Santiago diving. It's a jump. But possession arrow points towards the Green Archers.
what a turn of events.
The Bulldogs had a chance.
A sliver of light of that missed free throw. It's Santiago bouncing the ball of Omar John. Unintentionally. Jump ball, possession arrow going back. Same lineup on the floor. Except Marasigan na now is on the floor. Ian Bakla, Jacob Cortez, both point guards.
Amos giving it up to Kian Baklaan.
And that's why he's on the floor.
Yeah.
It's tough to guard a guy that quick from getting open.
And again, who would have thought that sequence with 4 seconds remaining, it would be Mason Amos and Ian Baklaan passing the ball to each other.
Coming back from injury, we unseen throughout the season. And now stepping on the floor, the game's biggest point. And both of them having that connection to be able to get this inbound pass in and ice the game.
Baklaan, first free throw coming up. And knocks it down. What a moment. And Jacob Cortez knows it.
That's all they were waiting for. 1 free throw made, making it a 2-possession game almost impossible to get back in this. Wow.
Missed.
And the guy knocking both free throws down. Coming back from an MCL injury. Recovering, going through the hardships of a physical therapy. Knocking down 2 of the biggest free throws for Lassal and icing the game for them to enter the finals.
And again, you mentioned how the #1 seed has been knocked out or blew the twice to beat advantage twice in the Final Four era. Also happened in season 82 when UP was #2 and toppled by UST. And again, the Lassal Green Archers with 3.6 seconds remaining. They are ready. They are ready.
They are ready to celebrate. And heartbreaking for NU and the season that they've had. Oh, it's a foul.
And Manansala got hurt in the process. It will take a lot, a miracle to get everything in the right sequence of events for them.
Look, Manansala's on the floor also, Dip. We have to point out that the rules state if he's on the floor and he's going to be forced off the floor, the coach has an opportunity to send in any player from his choice to step in to sub for him. So it's going to be an advantage, to say the least, for NU to send in their best free throw shooter from the bench to sub in for Manansala to knock the free throws down. But at the end of the day, it might still mean they have a chance at this. As slim as it may be, they might have a chance at this.
This game still hanging in the balance. It is a 5-point lead for Lassal, 77-72. But again, we are waiting for the official call. You've brought up the possible scenarios that could happen here, Jet. As Jolo Manansala will be stretchered out. Well, he is in tears, partner, and we feel for him. We are praying for his recovery. Had that big three-pointer earlier. And he will exit the game with 13 points, right behind Jake Figueroa. He has been that support that came out in this do or die.
You talk about, yeah, his energy, his experience, his leadership coming in and showing out. But now, all eyes on Steve Nash Enriquez on the line because
It's a regular foul. So 3 free
Three-point,
throws for Nash Enriquez. The first 2.
has to make the first 2 and miss the third.
And that one drops for Nash Enriquez.
Check that one off the list. Now next, he has to make this one again.
Again, that order of events for NU has to happen. Oh! The second one is a miss. And that should do it.
That should do it. As heartbreaking as it is. I mean, he has to miss this and hope for something, but it's basically over. And NU, a heartbreaking season, a heartbreaking loss to this ball game.
Misses it on purpose. That'll be a violation. As Kian Baclan and Amos will check in to properly finish the ball game. A minute, or rather a second. Sorry about that. You feel for me, partner?
I feel, bro, this was an insane game. I mean, we were blessed to watch it.
And that's the whistle. And a foul. Still. Wait a minute.
Oh, they're calling a foul still.
Hindi pa tapos.
Hindi pa tapos.
Hindi ka pa pwede magbanyo.
Hindi. A foul still against NU. I don't know if they're gonna check this, but you know the Lassal crowd can celebrate as they have done it from the 4th seed, beating the #1 seed twice. They're heading to the finals.
This will go down as a crushing defeat for the NU Bulldogs. Nash Enriquez, Jake Figueroa. Their final game in the UAAP men's basketball. Amos hits the free throw with 0.8 of a second in the game.
How poetic is this though, Tim? Knocking down the free throws prior to this, Kian Baclan. The guy we talked about him coming back from injury, and then now knocking these down.
That point was, it felt like ages ago. It was all in the 4th quarter. Amos, that goes out. Then time will run out. They have done it. The DLSU Green Archers complete the upset and advance to the UAAP Finals for the 3rd straight season. Heartbreak for the NU Bulldogs. Jacob Cortez. What a performance. And their story continues. Meanwhile, not the fairy tale ending that NU had hoped for.
But in games like these,